And welcome to your reigning undisputed place for all WWE. You get it all in this very place because this is the home that all of you built for Sean's View Entertainment. Remember to share this video, become a channel member, and donate below to help secure and save my future and keep me on YouTube.com. We got some startling, heartbreaking news to kick off the show with, and we're going to get right into the details and how horrible and how tragic it truly is. A very tragic day in the world of professional wrestling. But before we get into that massive detail, guys, I want to remind you to remember to really click that bell and share this video all over the entire internet. Samantha Irvin defends decision to leave WWE before Netflix transition. Also, it is being revealed that Samantha Irvin said she didn't actually like being an announcer. She wanted to be something else, perhaps a manager or something to do behind the scenes or backstage. So Samantha Irvin didn't even like the fact that she was an announcer despite being good at it. Well, not an announcer, but a ring announcer, so to speak. So that was kind of shocking to come through there, and make no mistake about that. Also, receiving word that Samantha Irvin claims that WWE forbid her and Ricochet from responding to haters online. And we know if you're some kind of a big name, if you're a WWE star, if you're a star in general, if you're famous, if you're over, you're going to have the haters, you're going to have the detractors, you're going to have those in the know that just aren't going to like you, they're not going to respond to you, and they're not going to take to you too well, but that just comes with the territory. Samantha Irvin clarifies that she was never about fame after her exit from the WWE. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. And remember, it's so crucial and vital to share my videos all over social media. ECW legend confirms appearance for WWE NXT Halloween Havoc 2024. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Ladies and gentlemen, it would appear as if we are going to see the massive return. And we haven't seen this since I think about WrestleMania, if history serves me correctly, guys. It looks like we're going to be seeing the return of one Bully Ray. He called it the Busted Open to share his thoughts heading into Hershey for the upcoming premium live event. He mentioned that he and Dave Lagana will be representing Busted Open, a Halloween Havoc kickoff show in the main event. Bully Ray accepted Shawn Michaels' invitation to Halloween Havoc, noting that when the legendary wrestler and NXT leader invites you, it's hard to say no. He expressed excitement about the show, stating that he and Lagana are looking forward to their roles on the pre-show during the event itself. And this is going to be one for the ages in Hershey, Pennsylvania tonight. As we all know, the NXT Championship will be on the line. The NXT North American title will be on the line. The NXT Women's North American title will also be on the line. They will also feature an ambulance match. WWE's Bloodline storyline is being criticized by a former writer for being a waste of time. Maybe because it just went on a little bit too long. It's carried on a little bit too long. Also, we are receiving word right now. Vince McMahon was legitimately furious after Donald Trump claimed he had a small limo. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. And also, TNA Bound for Glory 2024 broke attendance records for their company. That is huge and that is major for the success of TNA. And what did you think about TNA Bound for Glory last night? Did you watch it? Did you see it? JBL once again made his presence known at TNA. Also, Cora Jade felt a sense of being forgotten during her injury absence. Did you forget about Cora Jade? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Jordynne Grace breaks silence after her shocking title loss at TNA Bound for Glory. And did you see that one going down? Cora Jade admits that her CM Punk fandom started out of pure spite. Also, Samantha Irvin clarifies comments about not liking announcer role in WWE after severe backlash online. Cora Jade credits Shawn Michaels for helping her bounce back after ACL injury. Liv Morgan has named her Mount Rushmore of women's wrestling, but leaves one spot open. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're receiving word right now that Nikita Lyons compares knee brace comeback to Stone Cold Steve Austin's iconic look. Val Venus calls out Jim Cornette's political stance after backlash over Ryback's Donald Trump endorsement. And now, guys, in the very sad news to report, and again, this is not the kind of news you want to talk about. Heartbreaking news has emerged as Sebastian Kidler, the 24-year-old stepson of wrestling legend, WWE Hall of Famer icon, former professional wrestler Rick Flair, has passed away after taking his own life. Kidler's mother, Wendy Barlow, confirmed the tragic loss, sharing the family's devastation, and according to TMZ, Killer reportedly died from a gunshot wound on Saturday afternoon at the family's home in Georgia. Local authorities are currently investigating the circumstances surrounding the incident. I am devastated and shocked. This is an epidemic with our young men. Mental health, she added, acknowledging the crisis and the impact on many families. Killer's music career was beginning to gain traction. Just a few months ago, he made an appearance on Fox's Good Day Atlanta, performing one of his songs and discussing the release of his debut album. Fans had started to take notice of his talents, with many anticipating the next steps in the industry. Rick Flair, who married Wendy Barlow in 2018 after years of dating, had not publicly addressed Sebastian's passing. Flair had been a part of Sebastian's life for over a decade, forming a close bond during the relationship. The tragic loss has had many fans railing and loved ones in mourning, with tributes pouring in online. This story is developing, and our thoughts and prayers are with Wendy, Ric Flair, and Killer's family during this difficult time. If you know someone who is struggling with mental health, help is available. Please reach out to the National Suicide Lifeline at 988 or text HOME to 741-741. What are your thoughts on mental health awareness in today's society? And Ric Flair, man, one of his sons died, and now his stepson. This is awful. This is tragedy, and tragedy has struck, viewers. Tragedy has absolutely struck the entire wrestling world, and this does have to do with the wrestling landscape, because it has to do with the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, professional wrestler of all time. So again, viewers, it's one of those stories where you're very reeling, you're very shocked, you're very stunned, you don't know what to say, you don't know when to anticipate, you don't know what to expect. And it's just one of those things that you just don't want to hope or wish or pray happens to anybody, much less hear something like this on a Sunday where you're trying to kick back, watch some football, watch some NFL, maybe watch some WWE Network, some WWE and Peacock, and then something unexpected happens like this. It has been a cruel year for deaths in the world of professional wrestling, and in general in the world. It has been a very cruel and unusual year. The passing of Sid, the passing of the Wild Samoans. There's just been so many different tragedies and travesties. My brother dying. This is just one of the worst years that I can remember, viewers. I'll be honest. One of the worst years that I can remember on record, to be quite frank with you. Because with the Ric Flair stepson dying at 24, and now Samantha Irvin is actually reacting to getting heat from fans for saying she didn't like announcing in WWE. Last night's TNA Bound for Glory 2024 pay-per-view was the most attended Bound for Glory event in 11 years. That is a great thing for TNA. In 11 years, ladies and gentlemen, that is huge. That is monumental in every sense of the word. And it isn't absurd, because SeanzViewEnt Entertainment is here to provide you with the latest, the greatest, the most happenings in World Wrestling Entertainment. Remember to share this video all over social media so you get the best of the brash, because remember, if it's not brash, it's certainly not going to last. Make sure to stay tuned and keep locked onto this channel every day and in every way so you get the greatest. Sean's View, the value in entertainment is superb. Subscribe.